Hello, welcome back. Well, I don't, you know, normally do much talking, besides, when I play, but, I wanted to get into, you know, growing up, so I'm gonna start, this is gonna be a list of, what I first did, along with my, what I first watched, basically my old school routine. So anyway, this is it. I would normally get up, wake up around 6 o'clock for school, you know, eat, eat, get dressed, get on the bus at like 7, and on my way to school. But before that, the time before after I get dressed, but before we get outside, this is that time. Yes, here we are. I would, you know, watch Pokemon. Well, there's two shows I would normally watch. Pokemon was one of them. I grew up loving Pokemon. And not many people will remember the second show I watched before school. They didn't come on the same day. It's different days. It would like switch back and forth between Pokemon and it. Here we are. The second TV show I would watch growing up before before going to school. I watched Bakugan. I loved it. I watched all the Pokemon episodes, all of them. Then I watched all the Bakugan episodes. However, I hated what they did with the new stuff. So I am strictly old one. I like the old one, not the new one. Strictly the original. Well, I don't know if that's because I grew up on it, but anyway, now I'm going to get to my favorite TV show ever. Yes, Scooby Dooby Doo was my favorite TV show growing up. I loved it. I watched all the original movies, even the live action versions, all the live action versions. I think we even went to the theaters to see this one, I think. Um, where my mouse is. This one, but this is the I think this one is that one. Well, anyway, we went to see one of the live action ones at the theater. There's been like 5 live action ones. Only, only this one and another one was, good, but, that Scooby Doo, is and will always ever be my favorite cartoon. Now I'm going to get into the list of the ones I grew up with, you know, not during, you know, school days, but, you know, regular Saturday cartoons. K&D, codename Kids Next Door. I've also really liked this show. I remember watching the pilot and I got hooked after that, and I watched all of them. Wait, it's on HBO Max? Oh, I did not know that. After I get this done, I'll probably go watch it. You know, rewatch it. So, anyway, I also grew up on this. Now, let's move on to the next one. Dexter's Laboratory. I also grew up on this. However, I don't remember if I really liked it or not. Like, really liked it. I remember watching it because, you know, I don't remember there was much things on. But, you know, I'm just adding it to the list because it's, you know, one of what I grew up on. So, anyway, on to the next one. Courage the Cowardly Dog. Well, this is one of my favorites. I watched it just as much as I watched Scooby Doo. I remember I do miss this show a lot. Well, anyway, enough moping around. Well, you all and everybody should know this one. Adventure Time. I remember, I think I was watching it with my siblings. I don't remember. Well, anyway. Yeah. I did not really like how they turned it into. I don't know. It's probably just me. Now, on to the next one. This one. Amazing World of Gumball. Was completely bonkers. Just like, oh my god. But it was a really good show. It was confusing at times, but you know, progression. So, well, on to the next one. I'm a little stretched on time now, but, you know, I'm gonna squeeze, 2 more. Generator Rex. I love that show. I loved it. Benton Alien Force and Benton Ultimate Alien. I did grow up on the one where he's a child, but I like the teenage version of him. The teenage version of the show. Love that one more than the one he was a kid. I did not like the remakes. Oh, Lord. Don't get me started on that. But, anyway. This is, you know, the end of the video. You know, like and subscribe, you know. Tell me, you know, in the comments, you know, your favorite TV shows growing up. Anyway. Goodbye.